Genuine arguments for Australian housing markets to remain strong going forward typically relate to 1. The nature of lending in Australia, and 2. Supply and demand characteristics for housing in Australia. Firstly, it's important to just acknowledge one simple fact. The final price of anything is what somebody else is prepared to pay for it. If someone needs to sell and there are few buyers, then they will have no other choice but to accept the highest price that those few buyers will provide. This is the opposite of what has happened over recent years in housing, when there were many buyers, mostly investors, believing they were going to make a mozza like previous investors. I said in an earlier bubble of the day that house prices have not been following fundamentals through the creation of the bubble. So why would they start to trade according to them from the top of the bubble? In other words, the irrationality of what has happened to prices over the last 10 years, in and of themselves, has sowed the seeds for the bubble bursting. Simply, the altered perception of the value of owning a house as a home or an investment has been enough to end the bubble. That factor alone will be sufficient to see house prices decline much further. Over the following 3 bubbles, I will tease the fundamentals apart and show that they are not as strong as suggested and will actually contribute further to falling prices. Thank you. www.geocities.com/homesforaussies. Standing up for affordable housing for all Australians. Written and spoken by Dr. Brett Edgerton, founder of Homes for Aussies.